Whoops, I almost just instant-ended stream. Hello, VOD watchers. Everyone, boom, my $40 Fortnite gift card arrived. And that's awesome. Let me get him out. And there he is. Hold on. Oh my goodness. Look how amazing he is. Wait. Wait. Yeah. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about right there. $40 old dollars for that bad boy. Yes, sir. With the God, I hate scalpers. Absolutely terrible. It's actually abysmal that was a thing. But honestly, I'll be hyped if they redo it. I did, Nugget. Hello. I did indeed. I saw it. And you know what? And you know what? I still stand by my side. I stand by my own side. Look at this guy. He's all snowy as well. Wow, so cool, shiny. Wow, I don't know if I feel. First off, how you doing, Luma? Is this the sarcasm or no? I can't tell, honestly. Listen, I'm happy I got my shit. Look how cool he is, and he's trying to kill me. Oh no, please, please stop it, please. Dude, he's so cool and awesome. He's so cool and awesome. And yes, I indeed do have another one coming. For Koraidon as well, unfortunately. I'm a sucker. No! Oh, okay. Oh, you know, for some reason, I just thought, I just heard some sarcasm, you know? Just me being crazy. I love this shiny, though. Dude, I wish I could ride this, dude. Like, come on, man. He looks so sick, and then I just got this guy instead. I mean, they're cool together, don't get me wrong, but if I could swap him out, oh my, that's what you should have been able to do. Swap him out. That way you always got bro just chilling with you. He's so cool, man. He's just so cool. So, Thursday or Friday, I should get, hopefully, the other code card to get Koraidon as well, and we'll get that in. Oh, I should show. I wanted to do this on stream, and then I was just like, okay, well, I messed up. So, here's me getting it. I accidentally pressed the A button as I was sitting here trying to set up stream. And then I was like, all right, well, okay. I guess, hey, you guys saw it. You know what I mean? I shared it. And here we go. Oh my God, I got the, holy shit, I got Koraidon. Oh my God, it's shiny. Whoa, holy crap. Let's get out of my Pokemon home and get to my other game. And there he is. Look at, and there he is. Look how fast that is, man. Really pay for that premium online Nintendo. Hello, Pepper. Welcome on in. How are we doing? Hopefully we're doing well. And Vulpix. Oh my goodness. Yeah, so I'm just gonna say off rip. Stream title is a slight lie. As I was scrolling through, I was gonna do this on stream. But I was going through trying to find a like a starter that I haven't shiny hunted, because I was gonna do Ironmon today, but then I'm tired, so we're not gonna stream as long. So I didn't want to do Ironmon, and I want to be locked in. I can't lose it. So, but I saw Beldum Outbreak, and I'm like, dude, I cannot skip a Beldum Outbreak. I need a Beldum Outbreak. There's no way I can skip a Beldum Outbreak. I'm sorry. It's a Beldum, and that's a shiny Metagross, and I don't have a shiny Metagross in any game, so I would like to have one. So I had to slightly lie. What is that? Apples, sometimes I don't understand you. Why did we say that? I did. Okay, well, that's not a way to win an argument. Jesus Christ, dude. I just want a shiny hunt. Why the fuck did you do that? Anywho, yeah, so I just want a shiny Beldum because I saw one. I was gonna try to go for Treecko, and I was gonna try to just do a bunch of date resets, which I then had a question. I didn't look it up myself, so I don't know if people know. When you date reset, can you just resync it with the internet? And when you go back through the dates you've already been through, will they be different Pokemon, or will it always be the same outbreak? How does that work? Hello, Kaiser. I'm gonna be so for real. I low-key thought about like trying to do some form of like giveaway to a degree. I'm assuming you can only redeem a code once in something, but I was gonna say for anyone who didn't have a code, I thought about it as like a celebratory thing, you know, before ZA or something, and I just have like a code, because they're like 30 bucks on eBay, and I mean, it is what it is. I think it'd be kind of cool if you know, I don't know, we hit something. I don't know, man. I think it'd be cool to give back to you guys for always coming and hanging out with me. That's kind of awesome, if you ask me. So we'll see. We'll see. I was thinking about it, and I might just have to do it. I might just have to do it. Because I know a lot of people weren't even able to get the codes as well, like me, because they were out literally day of by scalpers. So. Did you name your ride? I have not. I have not named my ride Koraidon. I don't think I've named any of... I don't even know if I named my original Koraidon, because I have a Japanese one that I technically scammed some guy off of after some guy scammed me for my Koraidon. Okay, I've talked about it before, but listen, you win some, you lose some. It was a random online trade, and he traded me his Koraidon, trusting me, and just like the person before that I trusted, I quit the trade after I traded the Miraidon, because I hate that mod. Well, I don't hate it, but Koraidon's just a lot cooler, and I just wanted my Koraidon back. Okay, I just wanted my Koraidon back. I'm a terrible person, I know. Yeah, I don't think I think I have a shiny Beldum from Pokemon Go maybe, and that's literally it. So I don't have many. We have no sandwich up. I might do one, but there's not. Okay, I also gotta remember, it's like a dark. Oh, okay, it's like a light silver / like dark silver chrome thingy, and then a golden eye, right? And then golden little feet. I can't remember. I'm gonna have to look it up. But we're just gonna do some table resets. I'm hoping we find Treecko tonight. I really want a shiny hunted Treecko. That's also awesome. I don't know. I think I have a few shiny Treecko from Pokemon Go as well, but not many at that. Not many at all. Also, honestly, Nugget, at first I thought you meant snowing in Canada as well, because you're in Canada. In my mind, it's always snowing there. You guys just live in the snow. I mean, you got, what was it, 12 foot or more in the winter, so why not? Why not have some snow in almost October? From pre-ordering Omega Ribbon. Yo, there's a special. Yo, that's awesome. I didn't know that. Wait, that's sick, Pepper. You can beat me when I'm Super 17. Wait, I don't understand that. But I do understand that Super 17 is getting an easy A, baby. Let's go. Let's go. We take those. I like the baby release, Kaiser. I'll take it. I'll take it. I mean, I'm not going to go crazy on the banner, but I'll probably do the 3 rotation. How do you not understand that? I don't know, man. Nice try. Canada isn't real. I don't know. We have like a few people who live there that watch, I want to say. You know, I'll say I don't think certain states exist like Delaware. That place isn't real. Name one person you know from Delaware. You can't. You literally can't. You literally can't. I'm sorry. It's impossible. And if you name that person, you're just lying. You know what I mean? Is that a shiny? Yo, this is so hard to tell. These guys in this snow biome to boot is devastating. Okay. I'm gonna do a picnic reset and check the Beldum shiny. Okay. Chat, it's trying to take me to Buff Market, which is like a skins thing. I think I accidentally pressed tab. It wants me to gamble. It wants me to gamble. Okay. It's like semi-noticeable. But it's definitely not easy to see, that's for sure. Any Delawareers in the chat? Nobody. And literally nobody's in Delaware. And now you know I'm true. See, I would never lie to you guys. Kaiser, on the other hand, I mean, listen. I've had it covered for the guy. It's a tough time sometime. It's a tough time, and listen, you just gotta say it was an accident, you know what I mean? Give him some bricks, he'll move on. Imagine this Vulpix was shiny. Wouldn't this be crazy? I'm sorry, Vulpix. I killed it. I still said that I used all my gems when Kiernan's released in Masters and didn't get it. And that's the gotcha curse. And there's the gotcha curse. Volo art? Wait, that sounds fire. They got... Is it like all... just designs for the characters that are like Pokemon Masters exclusive? Yes! That was so fast with no sandwich? Wait a second. Wait a second. Holy. Alright, let's see how hard this guy is going to be to catch. I think we just Premier Ball him. Hey, 12 minutes, no sandwich, and a crit catch? Brother. Brother. Oh my goodness. Belgium, yes. Hold on. Wait, is that how you... Yes. There he is. It's Belgium. Dude, bro wanted to be with me, you know? It's just, that's what... The crit catch... The crit catch was actually kind of crazy. Insta? Not even made me struggle at all. We've had other mons that is just like, no. No, and this is supposed to be like the hardest Pokemon to catch, no? Has like the lowest catch rate possible, or am I crazy? Belgium the Metagross? Well, I mean, we could keep him as the Beldum. Beldum the Belgium. But honestly, I think it might be funnier to evolve him as a Metagross, and then he would still be called Belgium, though. Honestly, think that's like kind of peak humor. I can't even lie. That's like kind of funny. Oh, not another one. Okay. Our goal, if we find another one within 10 minutes, we keep going, and then we just keep doing that. Without a sandwich, we just keep doing that. And then the next time we see something, or when we don't get one the next time, we just start re-rolling for the starters I was trying to go for. I want a shiny Grovyle. I want a shiny Grovyle. I don't have a shiny Grovyle in anything. Grovyle is my favorite mon. I'm a fraud. I feel like a fraud. And it's not right. It's just not right. It's also not fair. You know what I mean? It's just not fair. To treat my favorite mon that way is just kind of disgusting. It's not my favorite shiny, to be fair, but I mean, it's not bad. This is cutest appearance when you fought him in the post game. I don't know. Personally, I don't find Volo cute per se, so I don't know which appearance you're necessarily talking about. I only remember. Are you talking about like the final fight appearance? Is that what we're referencing here? Or is there another fight that I can't remember? Is that post game? I think that's main game, isn't it? cultists. Oh. See, I can't read. That's part of the problem. Wait, ignore that typo. Wait, what did I say? Its catch rate is similar to... Wait, what typo? Wait, what typo? Silumar. There it is. Okay, and I understand now. Listen, I read that correctly, and then I read Pepper's message incorrectly, and honestly, I think that speaks volumes, okay? I think that really just tells you guys who you're dealing with. You know, really gets the word out there. The fact that you didn't notice it though, well, I mean, like it's similar to Silumar. You know what I mean? It's like really close. I don't know if you guys have ever seen the study where it's like, oh, if there's like a word and it's like a certain amount of length, sometimes your brain can just kind of like fill in the gaps, even if the word is like spelled wrong. You can just like read it as if it was that word, if like all the letters for it are there and everything, because your brain just like auto corrects it. And then also there's this thing just called being stupid where you can't read, and that's me. That was me with Nugget's message, or not Nugget, Pepper's message. So, you know, I don't have an excuse for that one, but I have an excuse for Luma's, you know. Oh my, and it's small, dude. Was that 4 minutes? What the heck? The tree is staring into your soul as he should be. Alright, there's no shot we get another easy crit catch. Dude, what is happening? Dude, my luck with sandwiches hasn't even been this good half the time. The damn Wiseman tree is plaguing me everywhere I go. Wait, where else do you see him? Wait, that's awesome. Wait, that's awesome. Dude, we love the wise mystical tree. Oh, I almost just killed him. I'm just gonna repeat bomb. Okay. Matang just loses his nose after evolving. Wait, this guy has a nose? Or no, Matang has a nose? Wait, hold on. There's like one right over there. Okay, so I got really lucky, it seems. I might have gotten really lucky. Hold on. Let's get my boy out here. I kind of just thought I would be able to roll through this pretty easily. Because now it's not going too well. It's okay, though. Does this guy have takedown? I don't think he does. At this level? That's all we need. The para, we're chilling. Watch this. It might. See, and then I don't want to throw or do a false swipe if that's the case. He's only tackling right now. Did they... No shot they got rid of takedown, did they? It is nighttime. Duskfall could go crazy. I lied, it's only tackle? Well, it used to only have takedown. So is that like a Gen 9 update? Because we were both correct. It used to like have takedown. I'm gonna start false swiping it then, I guess. Our second one at that nugget. Oh, I also never gave you the deerling. With no sandwich. With no sandwich. I did? Oh, wait, I did. Wait, I remember now. Listen, I'm tired. I'm sorry. I felt like I didn't, so then I was like, oh shoot, I still need to do that. Dude, what is going on? He can't learn... he can learn takedown via TM or something. He doesn't learn through level up. I thought in like old gen, he like knew it, like as his first ever move. All right, we'll repeat ball this guy, I guess, or I guess I false swipe him even more. He probably took a Psycho Cut, low-key. It was quad resisted. Nugget, we got it first ball last time in a crit catch. Only old gen? Okay. I just swear I've been hyped about getting it in a Nuzlocke before, and then it only had takedown, and then I proceeded to lose because it only had takedown, and I was sad. They'll just build different, not for real. What the heck, bro? How do I get a first ball and then it's taking this long now? All right, let's just we'll throw out Koraidon for the luck. I mean, do you see how awesome Beldum is? I mean, I feel like he deserves the catch rate he has. Even though technically newer gen legendaries you're just given, you don't even have to catch. Like half the time, like it's scripted, you're gonna catch it. And then even for like, what was it, at Gen 5, and since then when you had to catch it, I believe it had like raised rates. There's like a 45% catch rate at to a degree. I don't quote me on specifics there, but all I know is that I think it's Gen 5 and beyond, legendaries, or at least like the box legendaries, were easier to catch. Red and Blue Pokedex, Unreal hardware for things I'm missing. It costs the same as Legends EA. Yeah, I'm so sorry to hear that, Hordo. That is rough. That is one thing. Technically, could I do that? I guess, yeah, the Game Boy. Dude, do the second Game Boys cost that much? Even like Game Boy Advance? Because you can play the color on Game Boy Advance. But I understand the struggle. Rayquaza is a must for the Delta mission, and oh my gosh, my shoulder hurts. Dude, why am I feeling pain in my shoulder? What the heck? What the heck? What the heck? Guys, I swear I'm not that old. In a luxury ball, of course. My bad, King. I should have known what you wanted from the beginning. Oh, the great thing about Beldum. Wait a second. I only need 3 of these guys, huh? Because it doesn't have a gender, so it doesn't have another form. Unknock Gramps. Yeah, you gotta be careful. No, you gotta be careful. I think we talked about this before, Pepper. Yeah, I think you're like 6 years older. I think. We're gonna call this guy. You're probably like 6 or 7. Luma, I want you to know, I looked over right as I said that myself, and you'd typed that. I just want to let you know. It was perfect timing. We were in sync. For the funniest meme of all time. I'm 33. Oh, I see. Okay, well then it probably is like 7 when you calculate the months potentially. Yeah, dude, that's not that old, Nugget, okay? All right. Unless, you know, Nugget probably says it only counts for me, which is, I guess, fair. I am actually about to be literally Unk status. Imagine I just found a shiny Deerling right there. And then you would lose your mind. Oh! Okay, so... Oh, was that all I was going to talk about? Oh, I'm trying to remember. So, I want to try to do something. I'm thinking, you know, we haven't done it in a little bit. But I do for 5 likes, we would do the Pokedoku together, right? I'm thinking I do a little bit of like Pokedoku, and then we open a pack. Because I kind of want to do some pack openings. I think it'd be cool. I got to figure out like a setup for it. But, I mean, dude, Pokemon cards are so expensive now, though. That's the only thing about them. And I've talked about doing it before. But I just recently went through some of my old Pokemon cards, dude. I used to be subscribed to a Pokemon dude. I gotta show some of these at some point. I used to be subscribed to like a Pokemon like weekly, or it was bi-weekly or maybe monthly subscription where they'd send me packs and then random cards, and sometimes you could get graded cards even. So I got one graded card from them, and it's a CGC 8.5 Misty's Determination, which it's the alt art, which it looks good. It's only like, I think 20 bucks, but I went through some of my cards, man. I have a full art. I think the most expensive one I had raw was a full art. What is it? Sabrina's. Oh, I might put a link in chat real quick if I can find it. Sabrina's Suggestion. And it's an amazing art. It's so good. It's so awesome. But yeah, I think for, let me see if I can pull it up and just put a, actually I'll probably just download it and flash on screen. Boom, and then we do boom, and then we do boom. And it's just like the Getsus. It's just like this guy, you know? It's just like how I have that guy. I'll constantly have Sabrina now. This is the alt art. It's a great art. It's like $190 near mint. And I was like, holy moly. Let's go. So we're holding on to that bad boy. Or boss lady, I should say. Sabrina the Kanto goat. Wagging my tongue and screaming, oh, not at Sabrina, though? I mean, I guess that's valid. Luma, I have a hard time believing that. You know, something just tells me that's not true. But it's awesome. I want to collect more Pokemon cards, so I think doing like a 5 like goal for that would be kind of awesome, and then it would incentivize me to open Pokemon cards, but not too fast, you know what I mean? Because normally I just pull them. They just go if I buy them. And I haven't bought them in a long time, but I think it'd be kind of awesome, if you ask me. Wait a second. I'm 5'11", for those who are short. Apples is the tallest, unfortunately. This is true. Well, unless hey, if Luma's actually 6'7", hey, pop off. Pop off. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Go make some, like, money being, like, a tall, like, model or something. There's barely anybody that tall. Is that a... No, it's not. Do something only tall people can do, you know what I mean? And then you probably get money for it. It'd be awesome. Oh, these heights in chat are actually scaring me? Wait a second, what do you mean scaring you? 5'3" in case you're running. I'm currently shortest. If it makes you feel better, my sister is 5'1 3/4", I believe, to be exact. She's very specific with it. Guys, I'm taller. I swear I'm tall. I can reach the. I'm not. You know, I'm thinking we might have a 4'11" or something on our hands here, Luma. Are you gonna take the crown from Nugget for being the shortest? I'm just sad I'm not 6 foot. I could call myself 6 foot with shoes on, but I'm only 5'11", so therefore I can get called short, and it's a sad day. Luma might be small. Hey, it's okay to be small. It's okay. It's okay to ask help to reach the top shelf at the grocery store. You know, there's no shame in that. Is this thing on? Kaiser, I think it's not on. I think you need to yell next time. All right, how much time do you have left? I think we have like 5 minutes to find another Beldum before I switch to like just rotating through to try to find something else. I almost should just commit though and try to get another Beldum because what's it called? We only need one more now. We literally only need one more. Technically, if I wanted to count the Mega, we can't keep it in a Mega form, so it's like eh. But if we could keep it in a Mega form, I'd go 4, but we really only need 3. So we can get another little guy, just a little guy. I'll take it. I want them to show up, please. You know you're short when you know how. Wait, what? You know you're short when you know how short you are. Yes. Yes, inspirational comment right there. Inspirational sentence. I understand it, but that seems like an oxymoron to a degree. I don't know if I'm using that word right, but I felt like you just said the same thing twice. Oh, my day's going pretty alright. Just a little tired, you know. I slept. I slept during my lunch break, and I actually overslept technically. So I was working till like around 6. But it'd be like that when it'd be like that. I had a fire nap. I don't know why I was so tired though. I got like 6 hours of sleep. I really don't know why I was so tired. Listen, Luma's 6'7" on a good day. The other days, who knows? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? And I think that answers every question we need to know. And thank you, Luma. I appreciate the interestingness that you have in me taking a nap rather than working. You know, that's, you know, it's a very moving story. It has a lot of context and build up and relativeness to situations across the world. So, you know, it's just overall very moving, and I appreciate that somebody appreciates that. Maybe 6'7" on stilts on a good day too. Yeah, well, you know, and that answers your question still, I feel like. I just need uno mas, please. How do I say it in French again? Oh, how do I say it in French again? Oh man, dude, I didn't even, oh man. Oh, and Nugget's gonna roast me now. I just wanted to say one more and I can't remember. Wait, Luma speaks every single language to exist, so Luma would know as well, isn't that right? They're having a battle over heights, I don't know. They may not be available to speak, it seems. So I can say, how tall are you in this chat? Well, I mean, still technically, tall just refers to height, you know? Because you'd say 2 foot tall, you know what I mean? You can describe that as just a measurement. It doesn't necessarily mean something is the description of tall, you know? I also know one is or un. right? But then I can't remember more. And I don't know if it would necessarily translate exactly as I remember. It's been way too long. And by way too long, I technically took French in what, 2019? So like 6 years. But I took it for 3 years for high school, and then I didn't take it for a year, and then I took it in college. And then I never touched it again. There was one time the year after I took it in college, I want to say, I took like the basic class just so I could get some credit. There was one time when I was on a family road trip where the hotel we always stop at, it's like the halfway point in the drive. There was some guy who was speaking French, and I was low-key eavesdropping on him just to see if I could understand what he was saying. Which is like kind of rude, but at the same time, I was just like, wait a second, I can practice my French right now? Naturally? This is awesome. Wait a second, is the stream buffering? Is that why? Or am I getting roasted for something? You wouldn't blackmail me even more. What now? Would you, Nugget? That'd just be mean. All right, I'm gonna do 2 more resets, and then we're gonna look for starters. Nugget has now ceased to exist. They are gone. R.I.P. Oh, and here we're back, I totally wouldn't flag it. Oh, I can, of course I would. And now my heart hurts, and now I'm sad. And now I'm gonna cry in my bed tonight. Listen, what have I ever done except for like kill Borb? And it was an accident. Like you can't, it was just an accident. You can't even blame me. Name like one other thing that I've done. You can't. You literally can't. You literally can't. Like, they'll just be lies, okay? And unlike Kaiser, I think you're lying on purpose. And Kaiser would never lie on purpose, but I think you would, personally. Kaiser's just too pure of heart, you know? Why is there, like, no Beldam now? What? There was, like, 20 before. Okay. One singular last reset. I got a little too lucky, it seems, potentially. Canadian? Canadian, Kaiser, Canadian. I would never lie on purpose, it's true, and that's why Kaiser is the brand sponsor, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? The first brand sponsor is Kaiser, and it's a partnership with him and Bricks. Okay? We get the brand sponsorship from some like brick company, and then it's just like a commercial of Kaiser eating bricks. Is that one up there that probably just despawned? Since it booted me all the way back here? Probably not, right? I thought I saw yellow. There's no yellow, so either I was wrong or I was right. And you know, those are very two different things, unfortunately. Alright, one more. Alright, actually just one more. Natus lost a shiny? I might have. It wouldn't be the first time, though, unfortunately. Listen, nothing will ever beat the shiny Virizion I lost due to stick drift. That was one of the worst days of my life. Because I dedicated so long to that just for it to just for me to kill it. On accident, once again. Kind of like Borb, you could say. This is good questions. Should I put a survey out? How tall are you? And then you can assign your your height in like the tag of your Discord bio. Wait, would that be peak? I feel like I'd have to cover a lot of heights that would only like a few people in the world would have. But you know, part of me wants us to stop at like 6'7" because it would be funny that way. Let's not do that, and that's fair, but it'd be kind of funny. Borb was okay. I said that was actually the last one, so I'll stick to what I said. We'll do some resets now for what's it called, time, so we can see if we got anything. Borb was a hoot that we had in Pokemon All In the other night, and it died to a rock throw rather than dodging the rock throw. Okay, and that's not my fault. Okay, the Golem could have also used Pound. And it didn't. And is that really my fault? Okay, is it really my fault? Okay, I was trying to save our, what was it? What was the other mon? It was a Gulpin. So like, and it had levels in it. We could only level up via rare candies at the time, and I invested 2 rare candies into it. So like, listen, all I'm saying is I don't think that's my fault. I don't think it's my fault when it just didn't get lucky, and then because then, you know, Golem used rock throw and then also didn't dodge. It had a 10% chance to miss, and honestly, that's not on me. You know, I gave it, I provided it with a lot of help and stuff. So listen, I mean, just do better. I don't know what to say. No starters, unfortunately. Now I'm sad. So yeah, we're just gonna see here. I guess I'm gonna go for the first starter we see, so that way the stream is slightly true. But I mean, we did already get technically 3 shinies. Only 2. Well, technically we still got the 3 on stream since I replayed the video. I was just like, dude, I just gotta screen record this since I messed up. Of course I press the A button as I'm putting stuff down. Whoops. Because my thought process was like, oh, I'll start stream and I'll put the code in and then I'll just press A and then I'll show myself getting it. And it'll be so awesome. And then, you know, another Poplio, please. Oh, and there's Tepig. Okay. One we already have, and then, I mean, I don't mind Poplio. It's just kind of, I want to go for Treecko, man. I want to go for Treecko. Justice for Borb? I don't know what you're talking about. Borb lives on in our minds, okay? Borb is literally gone. Borb is actually literally gone. Borb cannot come back ever unless we get another hoo-hoo in that game eventually. Borb is gone. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to tell you this. You need to do better, Senator. And who says I'm a senator? What if whatever I'm a part of in Pokemon All In's politicalness isn't even, what if I'm just like that guy, you know what I mean? And that's it. I don't know what I'm saying. The Golem could have used Pound, sure. What is type advantage? No. It did not have type advantage against Gulpin. I switched it into the rock throw, right? And then it died on that turn? Right? Or did it not die on that turn? I mean, listen, it got rock throwed on the switch as well, I'm pretty sure, at least. So it was dead. And I might as well let it die rather than sacrifice Gulpin. You know what I mean? if the game also didn't tease me and ask if I wanted to use items, even though I clicked the Nuzlocke mode, that would have been cool as well. Because it asked if I still wanted to use items while locking items out of Nuzlocke mode. So it was just kind of like, oh, okay. Yo, chat, we got to go for Viper. Have you guys seen this guy's shiny? He's not a starter, but oh my gosh, dude. Viper is actually like a slept-on shiny, in my opinion. And if it's actually loved by you guys and it's not slept on, I've always thought it has been slept on. It just looks so good. Honestly, I don't know if I remember what Zangoose looks like. Shiny-wise. We're also about to have like a million of those messages pop up. Do I want to do a poison sandwich? If I do a poison sandwich, we'll also get some muck. We'll just not do it for now. And see. There's a lot that spawn here. I can't exactly remember all the colors, but I'm pretty sure it has some pink in it, right? Some pink and like blue. All I know is bro looks sick. Well, I'll have to get it up in a second. I just gotta be out of the way of all these aggravating snakes. I love snakes, but these guys are a little aggressive. Hold on. I'm far enough away. Let's go. Oh, it's blue? Oh, Zangoose is blue. Yes. Shiny Survivor. Oh, and I was... Yo, the Gen... This is another example of, like, how Sawaddle was in Gen 5. The Gen, like, 3 sprite of Survivor looks amazing. It's still, like, decent in this game, but it's definitely not as good. It's, like, a pinkish red, and then the green is, like, probably the better part of it. But it's still pretty cool. Zangoose probably has the better one of the two. I do love blue shinies. I don't know. I'm torn. Because I love Viper as a mon. I love snakes. Snakes are awesome. I wanted a pet snake at once, and then I got a pet mouse. And then I'm like, I don't know if I could ever feed... I don't know if I could ever feed... a snake a mouse now, because I literally just had one as a pet, and now I'm sad. Of the red blue shinies, like, dude, it's like such a good color palette together. It's actually such a good color palette together. I don't know, what are some other ones? I don't know if I remember any. Okay, and I'm just stuck in hell. Oh no, is one gonna spawn right behind me again as well? And then Auric Alchem Pulse keeps elongating the battles. Okay, we're fine, let's go. As cool as using shiny Koraidon is, do we think, like, Rayquaza or Reshiram is probably faster to knock them out? Buddy. I guess I'm already getting close, but for the other ones... I'd probably get only one of these guys, and then try to continue resetting for a starter. So that way I'm once again not lying, or else I'm going to be lying this whole time. And that would just be bad, you know? Lying is bad, so I wouldn't want to do that. But to be fair, it's not on purpose. Just remember that. That one looks so different at first. I don't know why. Copper? How are we? Sorry I didn't see you at first. That's a name I haven't seen in a minute. Hopefully we're doing good. You missed our arc of getting the ZA starter shinies, dude. And I just got this bad boy today. Yes, sir. Yes. Hey, only $40. Only... Dude, I'm so mad I paid $40. But I'm a sucker who will, so... Since every single GameStop around me that I called, the literal day they came out was like, no, we don't have any, please. Please shut up. I'm tired of people calling. Literally, all of them sound so annoyed when I ask. And I was like, well, I'm sorry, man. I'm the one who's sad. Yo, what do we got? Oh, Luma, I meant to say. I'll have to put a picture of it in the Discord. I have a Radiant Charge-a-Bug card. And it actually looks sick. So it's a shiny Charge-a-Bug card. Yes, when I was going through, I was like, yo, wait a second. Is that what the second message is, or is that the first? Because it said it's definitely getting lower. I thought the Toucannon was a shiny Seviper. I was so confused. Black shinies are literally just like the best shinies ever, man. It's just like an undistinguishable. Well, I mean, like Giratina exists, so it's also very awesome. Red Battery. The GameStop near me was quite rude, but a different one had a bunch, had a much nicer fellow. And you know what? That's awesome. Chikorita. Yo, in honor of Spleefy. Hold on. In honor of Spleefy. Yo, why were so many spawning at first and now like none are spawning? What's with that, man? There were so many snakes and now there's no snake. I just want snake. Another Chikorita. We'll let this one live, I guess. Can you guys even hear the in-game music? Wait, what was the red battery for? I don't understand. Wait, is that what he looks like? I don't remember what the Charge-a-Bug looks like. I just knew I had a Radiant one, and then I was like, oh my gosh, Luma would love this. I thought this rock was a Snorlax. That's great. I was like, yo, Snorlax spawns here? I haven't seen him. Rare spawn? No. No. I wish this guy was like dark. Well, I guess that wouldn't even make too much of a difference. Maybe grass, I guess. Because I want to go for... I really don't want to use too much more Herbamisca. I gotta farm some up. We might have... I really hope they do the Loyal 3 shinies before ZA comes out, but they probably would have announced that already. But I really wish they would have done those like right after the Swords of Ruin or whatever they are. So that way we can get more Herbamisca. Because I think, well, like the best way to get it now is like 7-star raids, and those things are so difficult. And the 5-star raids with the legends were so good. I'd probably just do a few more resets of Seviper. I really wanted one, but I also want Treecko. I want to find Treecko Outbreak and get shiny Treecko. Oh, it's a red battery. Okay, I see. That means it's running out of charge. It's okay. You can go ahead and laugh. I know, it was funny. Yeah, it was the best joke you've ever heard. Yeah, it was pretty funny. Yeah, I'm a comedian. Guys, some people in my CS game told me I was funny, and I was like, you know what? Thank you. I appreciate that. You know, that means the world to me. And they were like, yeah, nah, you got it, King. And then I was like, yeah, thank you. They really appreciated me, you know? And honestly, on an actual real note, that was so nice to have, comparative to normal Counter-Strike teammates that are just terrible people. Just like morally terrible people. So it was pretty awesome, low-key. And yeah, I know. I'm a comedian. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. No need to gas me up too much, okay? No need to gas me up too much. Yo, no shiny Survivor, huh? And okay. Hello, Flare. Here's an idea. Down with the shiny locks, or just outright tell us what's off limits rather than forcing us to data mine. Oh yes, no, agreed though, and that's what I wish they would do. The only reason that I can sort of be like, okay, I guess valid, is for the cutscenes they would have to put like a different model in, or it would determine the shiny before the cutscene, which would make a really long shiny hunt, but also kind of an epic reveal if you see him in the cutscene. But that's like, to my knowledge, a big reason why. At least that I would assume, I guess. I don't know, man. That's from what I understood, that's what I had heard, but they kind of suck. Also, I named my Agron's Trainwreck because it's wait, I've never paid attention enough. That's kind of awesome though. I don't really, the only thing that I keep like a naming scheme for is just I like to name my starter Yato, because Yato from Noragami is awesome. Survivor, do you want to shine for me before I move on from you and I move on? I really didn't want to move on from you. I was kind of like in a committed relationship, I think, and now, I mean, you're just not coming back home, and I just don't understand why. Why are you coming home from the bar at 4 a.m. after you said you would just be out with your friends for like 2 hours? Are you cheating on me, Survivor? Guys, I think I'm gonna become an emotional wreck. They aren't coming back home. Okay. Dude, Aggron is super cool. I love Mega Aggron. So true. Natty is crazy, by the way. When I think of Natty, I think of like a Natty Light, and I think that's an alcoholic beverage. Listen, I've never given up on Survivor. Survivor has given up on me, okay? I'm the one who has laid the bricks. That'd be kind of awesome if we got a shiny Chikorita while trying to get a Survivor here, since they're in the area. The model loads the first time, and for the starters has special dialogue. That would be super cool, but the only thing about the starters is it kind of, I don't know, it'd be cool to have the special dialogue, but then the professor should already know, and then would have known he's giving away a shiny. Which, I mean, I guess you could trigger and be like, oh, well, this one is a special, or something like that, you know? And I'm not even near you! Oh my gosh. I'm kind of pissed that, you can trade Pokemon once you trade them. Yeah. Yeah, I'm assuming, I mean, I think they did it that way for Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, right? You just can't transfer them back once they've been in a Gen 8 game, I want to say. I think it's the same thing. But they're probably going to be transferable to Gen 10. And that's just kind of what they're setting up, you know? I don't know if it has to do with back-end code or what, or they're just being stingy, but, like, I'm not surprised they did it. I don't get it, but I'm not surprised they did it. You know what I mean? All right, I'm going to give Survivor 3 more resets. That's it. We just need to have faith, guys. Are you never giving Survivor up? Never letting Survivor down? And you know what? And I don't want to, but it already let me down. And I might just have to give it up. I can only hold on for so long. My heart yearns for others. I'm sorry, Survivor. I just don't think this is right. I think maybe in another life. Honestly, I also think I might have missed a shiny because of the grass. So the reason you can't transfer back is because Switch 2 compatibility and the new Megas. I don't think it has to do anything with Switch 2 compatibility because ZA is also on the Switch still. Like it's a Switch 1 game as well, so I don't think that has to do with anything. Unless Champions is only going to be on what's it called? But I mean, literally, Switch 2, but it's on mobile too, so I doubt it. But it's literally just like, I mean, just because there's new Megas out, you can't hold items in Pokemon Home anyways, no? And then you also you can't if you transfer it to a game that has like in Gen 8, if you transfer a Pokemon that has Scald to Pokemon Home and then transfer it to Gen 9, at least at first. I think they put Scald back on a few Pokemon in the DLC, right? But they would lose Scald as like some Pokemon actually like lost it from their moveset, I want to say. I can't remember exactly what they did. They did something like that. So, I mean, they could literally just do something like that. I mean, it's not that hard. Can you still transfer, like, the Zacian? Zacian and Zamazenta have a different BST in this game, right? They lowered it by 5 or 10? Because Zacian was too strong. And, I think you can still transfer them back to Gen 8 games, no? I just don't see how that would make it harder for them to do. Because no new Pokemon are coming out in the game. It's just Mega forms. Alright, Survivor. That's it. I'm sorry, but you get this one last chance. The truth? The truth, DT? Dude, I've loved all the videos about the massive content that's happening in Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. Wait, let me redo that like I'm a part of the ad. Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. Oh, no, I think that was better, but not... That wasn't it, you know what I mean? The ad voice... Luma might know what I mean. Kaiser has to know what I mean. Yo, do you know they did like collabs with somebody like in the NBA, I want to say. I swear it was some sports thing. Am I crazy? I'm not crazy, right? I like the first one better. It was supposed to sound more like the ad itself, not me trying to sound different. You know what I mean? I was just trying to sound like the I guess you would say voice actor who did the advertisement himself. And there's only Scraggy, which I could... Wait, Is this the one that I caught last time too? You cried him around in the beginning of the game, but honestly, I think it's cool to a degree that you meet the legendaries because you can't use them. It's not like how it was in Oras, where you get Latios or Latias after like the 3rd gym and can just sweep the game. You know, it's a little different than that. You can't transfer from home back to bank. No, you can't. No, that doesn't make sense because they both use Pokemon Home. You literally, quite literally, I can transfer a Pokemon from this game to a Gen 8 game that would be on my Switch 1. So I don't see how that would be relevant. We're just gonna try to see if we can get another one, just to be like, haha, Nugget, I got another one. And then that's it. And then we'll go on to other starters, I guess. There's like hardly any Deerling here. I might just do table resets, actually, instead of knocking them out. Dude, there's literally, like, hardly any Deerling here. What's going on? This is a Deerling outbreak with, like, 4 Deerling. Dude, I'll have an interview with the Trout DT. Just to spite Nugget? Kind of, yeah. Mean? No, it's just, it's not... It's not in a hurtful way. It's in a funny way. You know what I mean? Just to show how easy it is and how much skill I have. I almost ran into that Deerling thinking I could just do that. I'm really not believing this is an outbreak. There's literally like 4 of them. Oh? I'm thinking Switch 1 Home and Switch 2 Home have enough different code. It's basically Pokemon Home, but I don't think that's true. I just don't think that's true. Because like I said, ZA is also on the Switch 1. Like, it's the same app. It is the same app. Or else they would have like a Switch 2 update version like they have for, I mean, this game and Legend of Zelda and Breath of the Wild, you know what I mean? Then it'd be different, but it's like the same... It's the same thing. I could switch my save data over to my OLED and then just continue playing and the home would be exactly the same. It's just like playing Mario Odyssey on the Switch 2. It's the same game as the Switch 1, just it loads a bit faster. I thought that was a rock, and then I tried to get out of the way. Switch 1 ZA is gonna be, listen, unfortunately, they're gonna pull like they're pulling like an Apple thing to where it's like, oh, if you want this to run better, you simply have to buy our new product, and we're gonna not. They're probably not gonna optimize it that well. Not even. It's probably gonna be semi not optimized anyways for the Switch 2 because the Pokemon Company hates us. But they're gonna try to get you to upgrade to the Switch 2. They're probably going to have a massive number of sales, unfortunately. Also, if you don't care about getting the physical copy of the game, I believe if you buy the Nintendo Game Pass, or not Game Pass, Game Voucher stuff, you could save like $10 on the game, by the way. Just a thought. I like physical stuff, so I'm getting it in the physical copy. But I think that would save money. You have to do the $100 at once, but then you get 2 games at least. If the Switch 2 was so good, why didn't they make a Switch 3? Exactly, and exactly. And they literally could have done that. They could have done it. I can't wait till they release like an updated Switch 2 version in like a year. And then it's gonna just be like phenomenally better. And they're just gonna be like, oh yeah, well, you know, the old stuff. I did hear one thing which gave a lot of credit to Nintendo, and I don't think that's why they did it, but they could have. Who knows? But I heard one thing that said they didn't release the games or the Switch 2 because they couldn't get like a stable chip supplier, which could make sense because Xbox whatever and PS5 had problems with that, right, when they first came out, and they were being scalped like crazy. So like they didn't want it to be too bad, and it was not too bad. The scalping wasn't like too bad for. I already have shiny Rowlet. We could do that though, and pop 2 starters, huh? I really want Treecko, man. We'll pop in and do a few resets. I want to do Digimon Time Stranger to get a Switch 2 port so bad, and it honestly it might. You never know. If they're porting Elden Ring onto the Switch, there's no way they don't port Digimon, right? There's no way they don't port. Are there any Digimon games on the Switch already? Is the question, I guess. I would say. If the Switch was so good, why isn't there a Switch 2? You know what, Kaiser? You might be onto something. You might be onto something, Kaiser. Okay, I'm gonna go Rayquaza in the lead. I think he's just faster. Is he faster? That seemed like a longer animation. He's so cool, though. Yo, him and Koraidon has like the same colors. Wait, that's awesome. I think we just go Yato, though. Unfortunately. I mean, I do love my Meowscarada, but I wanted to see my shiny Pokemon. These guys are a little small. I might honestly, you know what? I think I just do a bunch of table resets. And if we don't see one, that way I can keep, like, scrolling through and trying to find a Treecko. Because I really want to find a Treecko. And... ooh, I should put my time to like the start of the day, so that way if I mess up, I can always just keep the time or something. I don't know. I just want the Treecko. I just want a Treecko. I want a shiny Treecko. It'd be awesome. I love Treecko. We would evolve it into Grobot like right away. That's when I finally let the evolution evolve, and I don't press B. Snivy! Hello. Hello. Oh, girl Snivy! No. Run away. No. Run away. Move. 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 Oh, it didn't run. Let's go. Okay. You know what? I'll let you be free. It's whatever. I would have loved if that Snivy was shiny. It'd been kind of awesome. I use my Switch 2 most of the time because well, I mean, honestly, I would definitely use the Switch 2 over, well, if you're just talking about over your normal Switch, unless you mean over, like, something else. Oh, I see what you mean now. I see what you mean now, rather than, like, a computer or something. Okay, and now I'm locked in, and now I understand. Have you looked up to see if they've announced anything and you may have just missed it? I would be really surprised if they don't port it like day one almost. That's just kind of crazy. Unless they see it as competition to Pokemon, so they wait. Which they easily could. Really need to work on my custom dex entries. I'm on Execute. Wait, let's go. Are you basing them off lore, or are you just saying some random nonsense? And by random nonsense, I mean your own creativity. All right, Rowlet. I'm sorry, but you're mid anyways. I like the Hisuian shiny, but the normal shiny I think is just kind of eh. Grookey! Guys. Guys. It's not Treecko, but it's debatably the best Monkeymon. I found, yes. Yes, I did find the wild. There we go. I was about to say, yes. I did find the wild thing of Grookey. Now where are they? Now where do they go? This guy's shiny. What does he look like? I don't remember. I just love this mon. It's so awesome. This is my Galarian starter, in case you were wondering. The Evos are mid. I think Thwacky is alright, but I like Rillaboom. Not like a lot, but I do like it. I think it's like a... Rillaboom and Cinderace are on the same level for me, to where they are just like, oh, these are like the most basic versions of animal Pokemon you could get. Dude, why does it keep doing this? Oh. Honestly, Shiny's kind of mid. Scorbunny is like a cute bunny, but it's just basic, you know what I mean? It's like if I were to think of like a rabbit Pokemon, you're not a Grookey. I would probably, like, I would just expect that to be a Pokemon, you know what I mean? I feel like anybody could guess that to be a Pokemon. Same thing with, like, Grookey. Wacky do got a weird name. Well, duh, well, but it's like the most generic of generic, you know what I mean? It's like... Is bro floating? Wait, they float? Are they supposed to do that? My bad. Is she floating? How is she? Oh, she's running at me. What the heck? Sabaline is unfortunately very mid. Because, like, Sobble could be cute to a degree, you know what I mean? But it's just like, eh. Eh. Well, it kind of gets harder to tell if something's shiny in this light. There's so many monkeys now, though. I don't think that's meant to... Wait, what? I love Cinderace? That's like peak Pokemon... Oh... I mean, I think it's like good, but it just, to me, it just feels so generic. I don't know. Yeah, part of that. I mean, listen, I like Meowscarada, which I would say it's up there in my favorite Pokemon designs. And I cannot lie, I would have to say it's probably a very basic looking cat Pokemon. So I cannot deny the facts, but I love it nonetheless. Well, Frieza killed them all. I don't want to do that. That would just be mean. Well, not all of them, but... Hey, RIP my Go Bardock. Literally the Go... I really wish the Bardock special was legit in Dragon Ball Super. I so wish. It's like some of the best Dragon Ball media to ever exist. That and the Future Trunks special. Oh my goodness, it's so good. The future Trunks special is just, I mean, oh, dude, heart-wrenching. That is, it's tough. It's tough, dude. It is just... But it's also so good. And there's probably so many people who've never seen it since it's only a special and it's not in the show. I think there's a manga of it. I assume there would be. I don't know, though, for a fact. Is it true that in DBZ, Yamcha dies a lot? Well, he died in the Saiyan Saga. He's not on Namek, so he didn't die then. Does he die in the Cell Saga? Yamcha doesn't die in the Cell Saga, right? It's only Trunks. Well, Trunks doesn't die, right? Wait, does Trunks die and they revive him with the Dragon Balls? I can't remember. I just remember Vegeta getting pissed. Yamcha's just weak as hell. I think total Yamcha died twice. But part of that was like everybody on Earth died to Majin Buu, so... He does die? Okay, so they did... So, what did they use the same instance of wishes to revive Trunks and then remove Android 18's bomb? Well, and 17. Just hey, my boy Krillin! My boy Krillin! Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You know, respectfully, let's go, twin. That's what I'm talking about. Short King. Short King. Everyone's like, no, Krillin, why would you want to do that? And she's just sitting over there like, he probably wants to, like, kill me. And then they just time skip and they have a kid. Actually kind of crazy. And then the kid is named after Krillin's ex, technically. unless that was anime only, but that shit is hilarious. Krillin was the GOAT. Not for the X name though. That well, and I don't know if that's canon or it was just like a crazy coincidence in like the manga, or the animated manga. Because there's like no way. I don't know, man. Because you know, bro, literally wifed up Android 18 and then said, you know what? I want to name our kid after my ex. Is that cool? You chill with that? I mean, you could beat her up anyway, so it's like fine. I mean, she could beat him up too, so. That's not shiny. No shiny Grookey is sad. I still think it's hilarious. And the sub Hercule is called Mr. Say. Yeah, yeah, and they had to make the name Hercule literally just for like specifically Western audiences, which is funny. And then K-Kin pointed out Vidal's name is also the name of some person who's considered not the best to my knowledge, which is funny. Yo, Hercule the GOAT though, Mr. Satan, without him, they would have never gotten the Spirit Bomb to defeat Majin Buu, to Kid Buu technically. And that's epic, and that's my boy right there. And he befriended Fat Buu? Like, yo, none of the Z Fighters doing that. None of the Z Fighters on his way, dude. I just think it's funny how you saw some child beat up an alien you could not beat, and then claimed that you did it, and then that child that beat up the alien monster ends up marrying your daughter. That's kind of epic, honestly. And then they're just like, nah, you can lie about it still. It's chill. We probably shouldn't let people know that we're also an alien race who's super strong. It's so peak. It's so awesome. Yo, the Great Saiyaman arc. People hate on that arc, and I love that arc. Gohan goes to high school. Like, it's literally so good. It is so good. I love it. There's actual, like, character development in between, like, Gohan and Videl as well. Exactly. Listen, the fact that he goes, yeah, I'm just gonna be a superhero. Yeah, let's do it. It's like, fuck yeah, dude. Nah, rock on, man. You got it. Pop off. The fact that it's kind of funny, though, that they just let the world champion's daughter beat up men with guns. That is a little crazy. I'm gonna be honest. She may be strong. She like pop off, but like they have guns. If Trifloon isn't also stealing children in your Pokédex entry, then honestly, are you keeping true to the lore? I really wish we would have gotten, like, something more at this point with, like, Gohan as a father and Pan as well. That'd just be so awesome. Because Pan, literally, at the end of Superhero, she's flying at the age of, like, 4. Like, they're about to make her go Super Saiyan at the age of, like, 6. Which, is that going to be younger than Trunks and Goten? I think so, still. Also, then Vegeta basically, yeah, Bulma and Yamcha were like a thing for a little bit, and then like Yamcha died. To not Vegeta per se, but basically, and then after the Namek saga, when Vegeta also came back to Earth, hey, listen, Vegeta and Bulma, just they kind of, you know, Yamcha was a terrible boyfriend. This is also true. He was probably cheating on Bulma all the time. Vegeta is a loyal king, okay? And as seen as the I'll never bathe with you again in Daima clip, and that's just peak. He can't be having none of that. He needs his bath time with Bulma. Wait, he was like canonically cheating on Bulma? Like, actually? That's insane. That's insane. Bro fumbled an insane bag. And then bro just became a baseball player. And it's like the best baseball player on Earth. Some shit like that. Vegeta is grumpy, but it's funny. Yeah, but literally, Vegeta can't defy Bulma. That's my Bulma moment as well. When he goes Super Saiyan 2, but he's stronger than Goku in Super Saiyan 3. My goat, dude. My goat. Still not better than Bardock, but my goat, dude. My goat. Dude, are we really not gonna get a shiny Grookey? And now I'm sad. They're so cute, at least. Battle of Gods was peak. I remember watching it for the first time. He's like, let's go. Dude, I can't remember. I didn't watch it in theaters. Did I watch Resurrection F in theaters? I don't think I did. The first time I might have watched Battle of Gods was at this, like, the same time I watched Resurrection F. I don't know. I want to say there was a bundle or not. That's an awesome experience. Were you guys at home, I imagine, then? I bought it on my Xbox because it was on sale, so I could finally watch it. I might or might not have watched it on a site, one could say. Probably at some point. Who knows? I can't remember. But I definitely did that for Superhero. And then I watched it again in theaters with my friends. I know I watched the Broly movie twice. That was sick. I think I did an English dub and then a Japanese dub with English sub. Superhero was just Japanese sub with English dub, though. Which there were so many people in there that did not realize that's what they bought tickets for. And they're like, what the heck? And it's just like, dude, this is peak. These are the OG voice actors. Let's go. Dude, Superhero is goated. I do like DBS Broly better, though. I love that movie. The animation, everything is so good. But I mean, I know you love Gohan, and that is some great Gohan action right there. I mean, he literally is trying to protect his daughter, and that's epic. I just love DBS Broly. Yeah, my parents almost didn't let me watch Dragon Ball, but, you know, we're blessed. You know, we weren't able to watch SpongeBob or some other cartoons, but hey, fuck it, let's watch Dragon Ball Z, baby. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That and Pokemon, that's all a boy needs. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, I think I'm going to do a few more resets here, and then I'm probably going to get off. It's a little bit shorter today. But I really am going to... I got to try to start... what's it called? Starting earlier stream again. But next stream should be Ironmon. I just got to make sure I get good sleep Tuesday night. And then we're chilling there. If I stream tomorrow, it would be Donkey Kong, because I haven't played that in a while. And I still need to finish that. So we'd probably play some Donkey Kong, just chilling, playing that. A little bit of that. But for a fact, whenever I get the next code card, that day, I probably stream some more Shiny Hunting. And I probably try to set up like a Treecko one, so that way we have one ready to go if I want to do that. I thought about going after the X and Y as well. DK! Donkey Kong! Such a fun game, though. I haven't even done the DLC that's out. But I thought about doing the XY starters. Well, my bad. Yeah, the Kalos starters. But I feel like we just do those in-game. Oh, also, I found one of my shiny Halucha. Apparently, I transferred it over to Pokemon Scarlet to play the game with. Because I guess I deleted, I think maybe on a different, like on a free profile for my Switch, like one that doesn't have online. I did the Nuzlocke in Mandarin or whatever language I chose. Because that's what I thought I was going to be seeing, and then I didn't. So I made sure to also grab all the different shinies as well. So now I have the 4 Treasures of Ruin as well on my Scarlet. So it's very awesome. So now I technically have extra. And I don't really need them, but I'll take it, I guess. All right, we'll do 2 more resets, and I think I'm going to call it a day. Thank you guys for coming out. I appreciate it. Sorry for the shorter stream. I'm tired, and I also, once again, told my friends I would game for a little bit with them before I go to bed. So I want to still do that so I keep my sanity tomorrow. Because I think I'm going to have a rough day at work tomorrow, so I want to be semi-sane for that. So, yeah. Unfortunately, no Grookey, my goat. My literal goat. Hey, thank you, Luma. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Hey, and all I want to say, well, we'll look real quick. I'm going to look around. This is the last lap, but I also want to, what's it called? I just want to point one last thing out afterwards. There's literally like no Grookey on the last lap. What's going on? Okay, well, I thought that was a shiny Popley. I was about to say, no way. There's literally no way. My team got even more just like, you know what I mean? Because now I have a shiny Koraidon rather than the regular Koraidon, and then if I could, I'd probably replace this guy for Giratina. Shiny Giratina. So then I would just have like a very awesome team with a lot of cool Pokemon, if you ask me. So, yeah, exactly. I think it's a nice team. It's a great team. Who wouldn't like it? Hey, who wouldn't like it? You know. All right. Thanks for stopping by. Make sure to. Wait, I didn't read Pepper's thing. I wasn't allowed to watch Simpson Family Guys. I was also not allowed to watch that or South Park. I watched it at like friends' houses and stuff, though. Literally same way. But that's going to be it for today. Thank you guys for coming out. We'll be back. If I can, I'll try to stream tomorrow, but I got to get stuff ready to actually be able to set up my bed this weekend that I still haven't set up so I can actually sleep better as well. So the only other thing I think I wanted to mention that I forgot to mention is after losing at the casino the other night, I came home to a cat pissed on my bed. I don't think I said that, so I had a really bad night. I don't think I said that, so. But yeah. And with that, I'm out of here. Goodbye.